welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole and you're watching Nick Ink Artistry. Today we are testing out the brand new Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation today. I'm really excited about this one. Obviously I already have it on, so you're gonna see if I like it, if I don't like it, what happened in the process. So without further ado, let's jump right on into the tutorial and me testing it out so I'm not here just chatting with you guys all day. I do have a lot of information about the product that I'll be reading off for you while I'm applying. So let's just go right into the tutorial. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. I would love to have you here. I do post new videos every Tuesday and Friday of the week, so you'll be constantly fulfilled with all of my beauty content that I'm constantly putting out for you. And please do go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up. It would really help me figure out what kind of videos you want to see from me. And of course, comment down below if there's anything in particular you want to see from me, or if you have a really great video idea, I would love to hear it down below. And without further ado, let's jump right on into the try on and review. Alright guys, so let's jump right on into trying out the new foundation today. I got my little bag of goodies right here from Ulta. I love that they still have the holiday bags. Love that. Alright, so first steps first is to prep the skin, making sure that we are all smooth, no pores, all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Arbonne Prep Works Nighttime Jelly. I love this stuff. I think I'm on with the very last of it, so I'll either pick up another one or try something new. And because I've been so dry in this wintry weather that we've been having, I'm going to take the Purlisse Watermelon Energizing Aqua Balm. I love the way this stuff smells, and I feel like it really hydrates my skin. And our last step to prime, I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've been loving this stuff. I only need like a pea-sized amount, so I feel like this is going to last me forever. But I really focus that in like my T-zone pretty much. Alright, so now that our face is all primed and ready and set for our makeup, we're going to go in with the new Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. I'm so excited to try this today. I'm in the lightest shade that they offer, which is 510 Porcelain. They do carry 14 shades. Oh, this doesn't even have like a little, it's kind of weird. Usually it comes with like a little safety seal, so I'm a little scared, but whatever. It's pretty much the exact same packaging as my tried and true Loreal Pro Glow foundation. I mean, it's pretty much the same exact size. Okay, it is, actually. 1 fluid ounce of product for both. So it says it is a nourishing foundation. It has coconut milk and aloe extract, which is great because my dry skin. It's going to have a dewy finish. It's vegan. It's going to blur imperfections, even out skin tone. It's sheer and buildable coverage. Instant all-day hydration. Vegan formulated without talc, parabens, formaldehyde, mineral oil, sulfates, fragrance, la la la. Cool, very good, very good. So at Ulta, this retails for $11.99. Like I said, they do offer 14 shades. I think the shade range is like okay. I mean, for a drugstore brand and foundation line, I mean, we all know that they're really not the most inclusive, but I feel like everyone's getting there in some way or form. It's just gonna take a while until we really see a nice full spectrum of shade ranges throughout drugstore, high-end, every makeup brand. Alright, so this pretty much is like a tinted like moisturizer, they're calling it. So I would almost want to compare the formula to the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, although the Covergirl does not have SPF in it. So if you're big on SPF like I usually am, especially in the summer, then obviously you want to put an SPF underneath, but today I will be at work all day, so it'll be fine. As I'm looking at it on my hand, it's definitely not running. Like the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation is very running. Like I could put a dot and it'll literally drip all the way down. This is kind of a thicker consistency. Alright, I don't know what it smells like. I don't know, it almost smells like a hay or something. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go with it. So, just like I normally would, I'm just going to kind of put it everywhere I need it and whatnot. And I do have some information about it on my phone, so I'm going to be reading off that a little bit while I'm applying. So on the Ulta website, it says, show off fresh, healthy skin with Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. This lightweight, nourishing liquid foundation gives your skin the moisture boost it craves with a delicate infusion of milky coconut and soothing aloe. Or maybe I'm smelling the coconut milk because I don't really like the way coconut smells unless it's like fresh, you know, supposed to be like smelling really good kind of thing. I don't typically like wear foundation kind of all over, but for the sake of the video and testing it out, I will be. I'll link my most recent foundation routine up above. And of course I'm using my Real Techniques blending sponge because this is my favorite sponge and my favorite way to apply makeup. The website also says you'll experience a glowing, dewy finish that lasts all day long, blurring imperfections and creating a more even skin tone. Pro tip, use CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer before applying for even more flawless finish. Right, well we don't have that, obviously, but I did go ahead and get one of the concealers. They didn't have a concealer that matched this one. Oh no. You probably won't be able to tell on camera, but it's definitely like pilling a little bit on my skin, which means it's just kind of like balling up and creating like little almost dry skin flakes on my skin, which I'm sure is not the case because I did exfoliate. Okay. It's not looking great. Let's be real. Like at all. I don't know what is going on. Like, do you see this, like, weird patch right here? Do you see that? Whoa. I look like a zombie because my under eyes are so blue and purple. We're just gonna ignore. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off, and we're gonna start over because that did not look good at all. Maybe it was the primer, since that was the last thing that I used on my skin. So I'm gonna go in with, like, not primer, just moisturizer. And maybe a brush instead, because that could not have looked worse on my skin, I don't think. My skin really isn't even too bad. Like, I've been kind of having a little bit of trouble with my skin recently, but not that bad to where that foundation should be doing that. Like, that was definitely the foundation. I don't know if it was just because what I had on. So, alright, so round 2, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Arbonne again. Maybe I'll just leave it at this, because this is kind of like a water jelly, so it really doesn't leave anything, like any residue on the skin, it feels like. Like, it really just all soaks in. Alright, so round 2, we're gonna go back in. I think I'm gonna try to blend it like a little bit more fast this time too, so I won't do much talking. But I'm gonna use my ABH, this is a 117 foundation brush, kind of like a stippling brush, I guess. I'm gonna do smaller sections too. I cannot get over the smell, actually. It's not very pleasant. And it might just be a me thing, like you guys might not even notice it if you try this one out. But like, to me, I don't know what it is. I like coconut like body sprays, and Ariana Grande's Thank You Next perfume has some coconut in it, so I love like coconut like smells usually. But I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it's like real coconut in like other things I don't really like, I guess. Because, like, coconut water to me smells and tastes like straight, like, water that's been sitting in the bottom of a trash can. Ugh, I hate it so much. Who knows? A lot of people like coconut water, so I don't know. So I'm kind of stippling it on and then using really light circular motion just to kind of blend that all out. This shade is definitely a perfect match for me, which is really nice to see them including lighter shades. I know in the drugstore, most of the hype is all around, you know, the deep shades, how no one really ever has like good matches for deep skin tones and stuff like that, but I feel like us really fair girls out here, we really don't have many options either, especially in the drugstore. Like, the lightest foundation will be like light, I guess, but it would still be at least a shade or two dark for me. And it would be like too yellow and weird, so I definitely appreciate that they have a nice light enough shade. Now anywhere I need a little bit of help, I'm just stippling on a little bit more to get that coverage. Yeah, I don't know why this smells weird. If anyone else has tried this out there, let me know down below if yours kind of smells weird. Maybe it is just the coconut. I don't know. I'm weird about smells, I guess. Alright, so on first impressions, definitely does have a really nice just like skin finish. Like, just really nice, like light luminous, definitely not too dewy at all. Like, honestly, if I was only going out for a couple hours, I probably wouldn't even powder or anything. Because it feels like it's set a little bit too, which is nice. Alright, we're going to keep going. So, I don't want to build up the foundation too much because I just don't want it to pill or anything. I don't know what happened with my beauty blender. It just wasn't doing the trick. So, I definitely do it up for a brush then because it blended out pretty nicely with that. So, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. I have not tried a concealer from CoverGirl, so I'm excited. This is also in the shade Fair or Porcelain, and I do believe that this should match me. And I usually do my concealer with a beauty blender as well, but I'm kind of scared now that that happened. So just going to continue to go in with this brush. Okay, covered pretty nicely actually, not gonna lie, because I am so dark and like obviously purple and blue under here. Usually concealers don't cover very well. I just have kind of my tried and true that I love. This one's actually pretty nice. I really don't even think I own that many CoverGirl things. I'm over here trying to think. I think that these are really like my only CoverGirl items that I have because they weren't cruelty free or like animal friendly for a while, so I just kind of stayed away. All right, everything's actually looking really beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really impressed. After that first run through with the foundation, I wasn't sure what direction it was gonna go in. The concealer really does do a good job. Very highly surprised as well. And I did not pick up a powder from CoverGirl, so I'm just gonna go in with my Airspun powder. And I believe as part of this collection, they had like cream blushes and stuff as well. But the way that my Ulta had like displayed everything, I like couldn't tell what the colors were. I was like, what is going on? And it was very late at night, so I was like, maybe not today then. So I didn't pick any of those up, but if anyone out there has any favorites from this line besides the foundation, let me know. Yeah, I do really think that it looks really pretty on the skin though, honestly. And I do kind of see like that blurring effect too that they said. So I don't know, maybe I just wouldn't use my milk primer with it. I don't know, but I think it does look pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face and my eyes off camera, and we'll be right back. All right guys, so the rest of my face is complete. I went ahead and did my eyes off camera, and this may not bother any of you watching, but it is killing me inside that my headband doesn't match my eye makeup. So let's ignore it. I really totally meant to go in with like rosy tones for makeup today to match, but my orange tones were like, no, wear me instead. So that's what we're dealing with. It's totally fine. Like I said, none of you even probably noticed, but anyway, so let's kind of wrap up this review and let's see what my first impressions on the new foundation were. So obviously, upon first application, which you guys saw, it was not working. I think it might have been a combination of the blender and like moisturizer foundation combo. Maybe it was just a little bit too thick for the beauty blender, and maybe like the water in it was kind of messing with it. Sometimes that can happen, I feel like, with thicker foundations, and this is definitely a more thick foundation than I think what I was anticipating. I guess with it being like a tinted moisturizer effect, I guess so, because lotions and moisturizers are typically thicker, but I don't know, I guess with it saying skin milk, I thought it was going to be a little bit more creamy and runny. So maybe try this out with a brush first. Like I said, I just went in with my ABH Cosmetics 117 brush. It's a really perfect like compact stippling brush. So to disperse the product, I stippled it on and then just kind of did light, very light pressure, like barely touching my skin, light circular motions. And I feel like that really worked the foundation in very nicely. And remember, on first try we used the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and on second application we didn't, which I think had a huge part to play in there too. Maybe I'll kind of experiment and use my Milk Makeup Primer and the brush. Maybe that combo will be good. But thank God it all worked out in the end, because I have no more time to really play around. I gotta get going soon for work. But I'm glad that I did go ahead and try it again, because it does look very beautiful, honestly. I do deal with a little bit of texture now. I don't know what is happening with my skin. It's really going through some issues in the past couple months, but I definitely usually get some texture around my chin and my nose area, and all of a sudden my forehead as well. And I feel like it isn't emphasizing anything like sometimes it would. So I feel like it's a good combination, and my skin definitely looks lifelike. And because I don't typically put foundation all over the face, you can see once again in my foundation routine video that I linked, that usually I don't go in with foundation all over the face. I just kind of go more in the T-zone, and anywhere I need it, I kind of spot conceal and blend out for a really natural finish. So I feel like, you know, it doesn't look like I have a mask on. It's not like I really just put a mask over my whole face. I really like that as well. The one thing that I am noticing a little bit now is that more of like my purple and blue in the under eye area is starting to peek through, but obviously that's not from the foundation. That was just from the concealer we went in with. And that once again was the True Blend concealer. And I did go in with a couple coats, so maybe it's just not a match for me, and that is totally fine. But I'm so glad that the shades matched me. I get very nervous about drugstore shades matching, especially. Like, I will put next to each other my favorite foundation, which is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. So I'm gonna put that next to this because, yeah, literally, like I was thinking, my Pro Glow is this one. It's probably about to start running all the way down my hand because it's very runny, but it has a little bit more of like a peach tint. I do think that it matches me very well, but honestly, it is a shade darker than the Covergirl. So I don't know, if any of you out there are very fair like me, let me know what you guys think. I know maybe it oxidizes too. I didn't find that it did. The L'Oreal definitely does oxidize a little bit though. But so let's give it a rating of like 1 to like 5 stars. I would give it at least a 4. Upon first impressions, at least a good 4. Once again, like the first time didn't really work out, but once I figured out like where I kind of went wrong or where I thought I went wrong, we were kind of able to fix it in the end, and I do think that it looks really very pretty. So I will continue to play around with it, and I'll let you guys know in my upcoming videos if I do still love it or if I'm really not reaching for it as much and everything, so I will definitely keep you guys updated. And of course, I will have everything listed on the rest of my face down below for you since I didn't do the rest of my face on camera. But please, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up. And if you want me to do more like review style videos, let me know in the comments down below, along with any other video ideas you have for me. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel already, I would love to have you here. I do post new videos every Tuesday and Friday of the week, and I do have some really fun videos coming this month that you're not going to want to miss. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!